Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. She left behind the life she knew, chasing dreams and skies of blue. No more chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. She left behind the life she knew, chasing dreams and skies of blue. No more chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. Hitchhiking through the desert sands, no control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind, freedom's taste she's here to find. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night.
Hello, welcome to my stream. For those of you tuning in for the first time, my name is Cassie Morgan. I'm a Hitchhiking Drifter VTuber, and tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV again. And I'm sorry for starting so late. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll probably get stuck in a queue again. Yep, thought so. Do 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 do. Um. Hmm. Yeah, okay. The inquiries delayed me. I'm not too accustomed to conversation. But I'm glad I arrived in time to speak with Rubicante. As much as I understand his motives, I believe there is a better way, yours. The future you strive for is one I wish to see. And I want to know why I feel this way, why this fire burns in my breast. Alright, let's see, which one should I choose? Mm. Mm. Zero is already... Okay. There's nothing more for us here. What of Al-Zadal's legacy? Has there been word from Ishtola and the others? And that's when I realized the DNA has been tampered with. I see, frustrating perhaps, but better than Gate be destroyed than use some leash for a void sun. We should return to Megaduta and rejoin the others. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, I can just teleport. This is you both return to Helen Hall. Your friends arrived not long ago and are ready with the satrap. Shall I show you in? Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness you're both all right. Unfortunately, we have nothing further to report apart from the loss of the gate. But tell us, How did you fare on the mountain?
This spring I realized the demon has been tampered with.
Golbez aspires to deliver Voidsent unto the source, where they may die and return to the life stream to be reborn.
Far be it for me to deny them, but the cost to our people would be beyond unconscionable.
Indeed. Voidsent themselves are inherently dangerous. Never mind the chaos sure to follow should the barrier twixt our worlds be shattered. 'Twould be naught less than a calamity. The simplest way would, of course, be to strike at Golbez himself. That said, our task has been rendered rather difficult.
Indeed. Rubicante hath deprived us of a means to cross into the void.
Kenyatso's faint. That was doubtless what he meant when he said his part was done.
Golbez sacrificed 2 archfiends just to stop us. He must need more time to break the barrier to our world.
Then the days ahead will be critical. We must find a way back to the 13th.
We could employ another Atomos, but that approach would only be viable if we found another planar fissure. An unlikely prospect. Better we explore other avenues. If you will excuse my absence, I shall return to Sharlayan to look for information.
By all means. Meanwhile, I shall seek the counsel of our alchemists.
Time is of the essence, so wish me luck.
I'm no scholar. I'll find another way to keep myself busy here. Rest assured, I never shirk my training. I will be ready for whatever awaits.
Zero. May we call upon thee when next we venture unto the 13th.
Aye. And in case you're wondering, I won't ask for further payment. I will go for myself, to try and understand why I spoke the words I said to Rubicante. And the fire I felt within, when you all came to my aid in Garlemald.
While our esteemed sorceress battles her tomes, let us see to our own affairs.
I will not fail you again, sister.
we leave, I would once more express my gratitude. By your hand has Ravnir been saved yet again. But before you delivered my people, you helped me to discover hope. Inside my sister's eye left me bereft and adrift for a time. We may have lost the gate to an Al-Zadal's legacy, but there must be another way to travel to the void. And together we will find it. For now I bid you the rest and recover your strength. I too shall have my vessel improved ahead of our next foray. To achieve his ends, Votive has sacrificed 4 generals. Such a ruthless foe is unpredictable in the extreme, but no matter what he plots, we shall do our utmost to see that he does not succeed. I wonder what are those black spots anyway? In the hell? You on the moon on the 13th?
Cagnazzo and Rubicante have joined with the Great Flow. In this world, 'tis the ravenous who are useful, and few are as ravenous as they. You were fine pawns, my archfiends, and you have played your parts to perfection.
I wonder, is he an Ascian?
But with the goal in sight, I need no minions to do my bidding. Hereon, I shall walk alone.
Ah, shit. In the hell? The hell? Holy fuck.
At long, long last, the end draws nigh. The end to life on that star, and the end to my suffering.
Hmm. Okay. Cassie, it's good to see you. Have you any news from Australian? We've yet to hear from Stoller regarding your search for means to return to the void. I must confess that her silence has left me feeling restless. Nor am I alone in this. The Stingian has such an excess of energy that he's been helping to train our soldiers with nary a grumble. As for Zero, is something the matter? No, Cassie paid us a visit, and so I was appraising her of recent developments, or the lack thereof. Are you heading somewhere? Yeah, to replenish my ether. Would you like to come? Oh, she's learning. A rare but most welcome invitation. Timely, too, I might add. I myself was thinking of venturing out into the city. It would be my pleasure to join you. You will accompany us, of course? Come, then. I've an errand to run at the bazaar first. Wait, I can just teleport there. Using the Aethernet. I'm picking up some spice, some more spice. Mary told me to do so before my next visit. Mrs. Zero has quite the tolerance, you see. The sisters know we Hainish are fond of spicy food, but I doubt any of us could keep up with her. With just the spices they normally would have, have on hand. I mean, they normally have on hand, the Mehan can't quite satisfy her, which is why I'm happy to provide what they need to achieve more rigorous flavors. Now then, variety being the spice of life, perhaps you'd like to choose something extra to blend with Mistress Zero's usual? It'll help to keep things interesting. What do you say? Fine, Mimi. You can appreciate the nuances of this world's sustenance far better than I can, I expect. Okay. Colorful spray of spices pour out from hempen sacks. Oh. Let's see. I'm guessing these are chili peppers. And this is black pepper. Or These tiny nuts give off citrus-like scent. Perhaps they will imbue dishes with a zesty note. No. These corns tickle your nose with their pungent and enticing aroma. One can imagine them lending dishes an appetizing accent. Try others. Bright red in color, this powder is hot just to look at. It will likely induce a healthy sweat when consumed. Let's try the last one. The flakes appear to have been grated from a thick root. Their sharp aroma suggests a bracing flavor. Let's go with the crimson powder. Ah, that's a fine choice, but don't take my word for it. Here, have a taste. If you may wish to observe your action, it would be considered to sample the spice. Oh my god. It burns. Burns. Oh boy. This ought to be good. You tentatively place some of the spice on your tongue. A veritable blaze engulfs your mouth. Your reaction speaks volumes. And will suffice then. Always a pleasure, Mr. Zero, and do give Marid my regards. Oh. And I think there's gonna be like a comedy scene where someone tries some of her food and then runs away trying to find some water. Desperately trying to find some water. And it burns, burns, burns. Indian curry so hot. Burns, burns, burns. Burns like fire. Oh my god. It burns. Burns, burns.
My usual, please. But with this spice.
Of course, Zero. It would be my pleasure. Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
I don't need that much.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it.
Oh boy.
There would be enough not only for your companions but other diners as well. I dare say everyone will be delighted.
Very well. A full kettle, then.
Excellent. We'll prepare it at once.
This ought to be fun.
And for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps. Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This ought to be fun.
It gladdens me to see you taking to life in Radzatan, Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all. Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body. Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands. All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
So you trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in ether.
In the beginning, this land was no more than refuge for me. But now it is my home, and the people of Radzat-Han my beloved children. Together, we build this vibrant nation. And naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world. A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
Nonetheless, it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. As I told Rubicante, as I found myself moved to speak. I still do not understand what made me feel this way, nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek. What is going on?
What's happening?
Oh.
Compliments of Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
I fucking knew it.
Burns! It burns!
Indian curry so hot.
To better maintain the facade, the alchemists ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food. However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this. Come. Let's replenish our ether.
Seriously. Oh my god.
I trust you have eaten your fill. I shall have Merid prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment. By this hour, he will have retired to his chambers at Magaduta. Come, let us pay him a visit.
spicy curries left you slightly flushed and set your heart racing. Whatever challenges await, you are ready to face them head on. And with feeling. Wow. I got a special buff. Oh, wow. Wait, what is this buff? Oh, okay. Spicy circulation. What does that mean? Burns, burns, burns in the and curry so hot. Burns, 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 burns like fire. Oh my god. It burns, burns, burns. I drink and drink, but it won't stop. It burns, burns, burns in my mouth and tomorrow in my butt. Oh, I forgot to read. Master Justinian, yes, he was returned to his chambers. So happy to support you. Are we gonna give Zero special curry?
Estinian, are you there? We've brought something for you.
I enter.
I knew it. He's based on his grunting noise, he's probably exercising. Oh.
Squid masala from the Mehane. I thought you might enjoy it.
No, it's not the curry. Damn it.
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried. But I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks. Idle as I am in our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
Oh, God. Zero's starting to feel...
Shall we disrobe as well?
No.
No. We simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable at once, I am sure.
I was not expecting her to say that. And that's when I realized Steven Avon's been tampered with.
At last. We've been looking for you.
It's making me hungry.
My friends, tell me, were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
I believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Orionge's assistance.
Ishtola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you free Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Ashdaya are on the moon of the 13th. Unlike here in the Source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist. Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Is such a feat possible?
In theory. Having once been a single hole, the Source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography. And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound. All of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the Source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th.
Huh.
Of course, there is the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Urianger's counsel.
Both the Watcher and the Loporrits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Be it in Radzat-Han or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void. And so, with harnish insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil. A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage. The preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether. After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm.
Oh.
My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald. As you will recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the Brand's imprisoning Zodiac. And we, in like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
I missed
Just
the
so,
funny
Your Excellency.
segment in this
I
game.
intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help
Zero,
devise our
she
strategy to
developed-
deal with invading Voidsent.
She developed a taste
Along
for
with our
spicy
lunar
food.
allies, we will once again require the assistance of your
And-
alchemists, Nidana not least of all.
And, like,
May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
ended up helping her make a curry that is so spicy that everyone else
Fine
who
by me.
tried it in the restaurant
was
ended up
beginning to feel
passing out,
constraining.
except for me and Zero.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the star. Might I prevail upon you for your
Like,
assistance?
one guy who tasted it started shouting, it burns, and started convulsing on the floor.
If all are in agreement, then let us set to work.
And I was saying the song is called
open
It
our
Burns,
gate,
Burns,
And
Burns
we will stop
by
Golbez.
a band called Loco Loco. And it goes like, it burns, 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 Indian curry so hot. It burns, 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 burns like fire, oh my god. It burns, 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 drink and drink, but it won't stop. It burns, 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 in my mouth, and tomorrow in my butt. Yeah. Yeah, I do too. I mean, I love it, but I love it against my better judgment, to paraphrase. What's the name? Famous director, what's his name? It's German, I think. What's his name? Urchin pasta, melon pie. Gyros. Oh, I love gyros. Let's go with the gyros. Yeah. Yeah, basically it's about a tourist who goes to India, tries the food there, finds it's too spicy for him to handle. If one and all are ready, then let us set forth. Our preparations are to complete. If I may, I beg a moment to exchange this vessel for its own grown counterpart. It is in the keeping of alchemists in the high crucible. Of course, we shall accompany thee thither, and thence begin our journey. Werner Herzog, I just remember the name of that director. He says, "I love it," but it's quoted as in an interview saying, I forgot what the context was, but he said, like, I love it, but I love it against my better judgment. I heard it in, like, a segment of, well, there's this kind of unhinged VTuber named Leo Swanhild. She does, like, pre-made content. Oh, of course there's a bot. You know what to do, D-Haze. Yeah, yeah, it's like, she makes really, really weird and unhinged videos. And at one point she's like repeating that line by Werner Hart. She was quoting Werner Herzog in one segment. Of course, we shall accompany these thither, and hence begin, and thence begin our journey. Sure. Thank you, D-Haze. Okay. Are you going then? Okay. Scenario DNA has been tampered with. My apologies for the delay. That was a striking simulacrum indeed. Well suited to the work ahead, I doubt not. Allow me to explain Ishtola's plan in greater detail. As you know, we seek to open a void gate in Merlimatorum that we might gain directed passage to the moon of the 13th. Whilst our comrades labor upon the moon, we must needs accomplish 2 tasks. The first is the procurement of a substantial quantity of ether and subsequent delivery unto the Tower of Babel. Said structure was once used to siphon the land's essence by way of the Telephoros spires. Such a method, however, doth pose an unacceptable risk to the greater ethereal balance of our world. Thus must we seek an alternate means of conveying our requisite resource. A second task for us pertained to the use of the Tower of Babel itself. You recall this portal into the moon was placed under the supervision of Ilsiferd. Oh, I can't read that. It could employ it at different ends. We must first obtain the contingent's express permission. I would like to believe that it would not refuse us. Perhaps we should concern ourselves with the Aether problem first. Have you any idea whence we might source the vast quantity needed? Yeah. A likely location all come to mind. Let's make for the airship landing where I shall reveal more. Yes. Okay. Another moment you missed is like we went to visit Estinian, and when we arrived, he was in the middle of doing push-ups in his room while shirtless. At one point, while talking to him after he'd finished, he was still shirtless, and Zero was staring at his bare chest. And a few moments of silence, she asked, "Should we disrobe as well?" And, not expect her to say that. I was expecting her to get all flustered, but of course, she defies all expectations about us, so. Yeah. Like, Preacher was quick to, correct her, saying, no, we just caught him at a bad time. He'll likely quickly, get himself dressed, won't he? While turning to him. Where are we going again? Oh, here. All are present and accounted for. All are present and accounted for. Excellent. We shall travel to shoreline and then seek the nearby Isle of Ham. Near unto the surface of this isle do the rivers of Aether converge. The churning energy of this confluence is released by the way of geysers. Originally, the Ragnarok was to be powered by Aether harvested from the isle. As you well know, an alternate power source is ultimately found for the vessel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Nero's kind of like Raiden, except his relationship with, what was her name again? Kyrie. His relationship with Kyrie is a lot less annoying and a lot less toxic than than Jack and Rose. And you know, it's funny. They're Kojima named Raiden, you know, is named him Jack, and his girlfriend Rose after the characters from Titanic. Yeah. Yeah. But as well, you know, an alternate power source was ultimately found for the vessel. Passed to Ultima Thule to the very limits of existence was facilitated by not less than the strength of the Mother Crystal herself. As such, the Isle of Ham's vast ether deposits remain untouched. We may help ourselves to that energy, provided we are able to secure the forum's permission. And again, with needing permission is nothing straightforward in this world. Such is the nature of politics, I fear. And as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have been officially disbanded, no longer are we a recognized collective. A somewhat disadvantaged position bureaucratically speaking. Fortunately, however, there is a recognized and respected body upon which we might prevail, the students of Valdesion. Upon arriving in Charland, let us seek our friends at the Annex. Yeah. Maybe that's what I'll play tomorrow. Oh, my ass. I don't know, maybe. Welcome back, Cassie. What brings you here today in such colorful company? Greetings, on this occasion, we are come to seek the students' assistance in a matter of some urgency. In that case, you'll want to speak with Kryl. She's in the main hall, sorting through the archives. There's a visitor with her at the moment, but it's no one you don't know. So feel free to show yourself in. Oh, it's that guy.
Well now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends.
As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Not in this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though, you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
I pray you forgive us our intrusion. If you are occupied, we shall call again anon.
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway. Erenville occasionally comes and shares the latest Gleaner gossip, you see.
Oh.
From forgotten ruins to mysterious relics, if there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition. As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryl fair warning. Hence my visit today.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guild ship business, but rather... homecoming.
Huh?
But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
Far from it. As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the Void. There, a man named Golbez plots to invade our world. A man who even now holds my sister hostage. To that end, we require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Ham. We came in the hope of exploring how it might best be procured.
An invasion from the 13th. Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
You have a knack for finding trouble. If gleaners collected world-ending crises, you could make quite a name for yourself in our profession. It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there. I myself haven't.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission.
No, fine, thank you.
Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat to the world. As representative, I hereby pledge our full assistance. Now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
We are truly grateful.
If I may. According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Ham was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any gleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction. Margaret, for instance. She's a researcher in Charley and Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system. You could do worse than to seek her out while awaiting the Forum's verdict.
We may well do just that. Our gratitude for thine advice, and may this threat be but a memory upon thy return.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Kryl, and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
Right then, time to put our best foot forward. A pity you can't tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance.
Yeah.
And what have we here?
Oh.
Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
Oh boy, I bet this is something important. Hmm. Just taking a while. Mm. Come on. What the hell? Oh. Finally, the hall. I wonder what this is for. Nothing new. Oh. Yep, I figured I had stuff to be repaired. There we go. Where are you going in? What is with these load times? Oh, I see what you did there. Hmm. For fuck's sake. In the hell? Seriously, what is with this latency? Ah, for fuck's sake. Finally. Oh, let me change my glamour. More. Even that is taking forever to load. What the hell is going on? Oh, and even the NPC hasn't loaded in yet. What the hell? But by the time, well, finally my glamour loaded. But, oh, finally. Visitors, how delightful. If you require assistance, then ask away. It so happens they've caught me in post-deadline bliss. Oh, yeah. Forgive us the abruptness for inquiry, but it's their understanding that thou had change of the Ragnarok's propulsion system. Charge of the Ragnarok's propulsion. We'd like to know how ether harvested on the Isle of Ham was to be stored and transported to the Ark. Disclosure of such information is permitted. Oh, it's no bother at all. We built special tanks that can store ether just like we use cask to store wine. Simple, really. Simple, but quite brilliant in construction. It rivaled even crystals for ethereal capacity. A pity we never got to use them. Muddled and distant the memory. When Doom's deadline loomed large and we extricated ourselves from a waist-high mire of work, only to end up chin-deep in another. I was at one with the world, a conduit for the energy's creation, but now I'm truly alive. Who would have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals could make such a difference? Oh my god. Why, I feel positively functional. I just see it rivals the thrill of dancing on the knife edge of failure. Oh man, is this a dig at, like, Japan's black companies? You know, companies in Japan that overwork their employees. We are glad for you, quite. On the subject of the Aether tanks, do you know what became of them? Or what did become of them? For the life of me, I can't seem to remember. Oh, that's just fucking great. Oh, but I do remember someone who might remember. He should be back by now. Just look for the fellow wearing an outfit that screams, I've been on vacation and you haven't. Oh my god. Is he getting wearing a Hawaiian shirt? Very well. We shall seek out this conspicuous colleague of thine. Our sincerest gratitude, Margaret. And do look after thyself. Come, let us seek out this individual attired in a manner suggestive of recent furlough. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna find out though. At least not until next time, because I'm gonna end it here. So thank you all for watching me play Final Fantasy XIV tonight. I'm sorry we couldn't play it for very long since I started so late, but yeah. But anyways, I'll go and tomorrow I'm not sure what I'll be playing, but it might be something you played before, or it might be something new. And then on Saturday we'll be playing more Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl. So I'm going to go ahead and play my outro. Thank you all for watching and have a good night. Bye!
She left behind the life she knew, chasing dreams in skies of blue. No more chains to hold her down, just endless roads and city sounds. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light. control, no rules, no plans. Her father's shadow far behind. Freedom's taste, she's here to find. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The road is hard, the nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye. Cassie's riding wild and free, a drifter's heart in harmony, streaming from the highway's light, a runaway in the dead of night. The nights are cold, but she won't trade it for the gold. The wind, the stars, the open sky, a girl who's never saying goodbye.